Your hair's way hard. I think doing a fade's way harder.
Yeah, payback, huh?
That was just funny. Yeah, that's really.
You look good.
Yo! You better like.
That's not gonna work. How can I put this? Alright. Somehow convinced myself to finally have an off day from the gym, which is actually, like, you guys don't know because I don't ever film when I take an off day, but I don't ever take off days. Ever. Like, hardly ever. And it's not good. It's not a good thing. I just been really consistent and just really been pushing myself every day to work out. It's not necessarily the best idea, but it's obviously because I'm trying to come back from this surgery and get my size back, my strength, you know, back to a certain extent. So, yeah. Convinced myself to take the day off. My body is literally aching. My legs are super sore. I sent Sarah off to the park because she's been begging me to go. With her, because I'm sitting in the car. She's just running, just like a little puppy, you know. You just gotta like take the puppy out, let him, you know, run all the energy out, and then bring her back to the house and take a nap type thing. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So I'm putting the camera down because I've just been having this huge self-debate with myself whether or not I should cut my own hair. I did it with Jake like 2.5 weeks ago, and it was a little less sketchy because he can care less about his hair. Meanwhile, there's me that gives a little bit more of a fuck about his hair. I get a fade on the sides, and that's where it's getting tricky. So I'm like, do I cut my own hair? Should I do it now? I feel like it's better now than later because as my hair gets longer, it'll get more difficult, as you saw with Jake, because his shit was just all out of whack. And I don't want to wait for it to get longer, but it also makes no sense to wait till like where, you know, closer to the possibility of like the next like when the barbershop will open up, you know. So it's like better now than ever. What, like sooner the better is basically what I'm saying. But like I'm like, I never, like, cutting your own hair is a little bit different, and it's like I want to do a fade, and I'm like, well, I usually get a skin fade anyway, so like it shouldn't be that hard. All I have to do is really fade it to the top, and I don't really care too much about the top hair. I'll keep most of that on my head anyway. And it's like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I was staring at my razor, looking up YouTube videos of how to like properly do a fade, but it's a huge risk, man. Sorta. I mean, it's not like I'm really gonna see anybody, right? I'm not going out to any public events. So I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Can I really screw it up that bad? Just take a look though. What's on my hair? It's a piece of fuzzy. Let's see. Oh my god, I smacked the mic. It's just out of control. Especially I need to like cut this up a little bit. The sides, it's just no bueno. It's not looking so good, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking so hot, brother. So I don't know, man.
I'm dead. I have to go back out there. It was only a mile. I suck at running.
Alright, this is it. YOLO. Here's what I'm looking like before. Starting off with a 1. We're just diving in. I'm doing it myself because I don't want to have to blame anybody. I don't want to blame Sarah. I don't want to have to blame Jake. I don't even want to blame my mom if they were to mess it up, or if I wasn't feeling their vibe. So I'm starting myself off with a 1. I usually do a skin fade, which is with no guard. I'm no professional barber. If anything, I'm far from it. So I'm just gonna start digging in. Let's just get into it. Sarah, I'm in Jake. Ready?
Yeah. Why are you doing this bathroom? It's so cramped.
That's what I was thinking. Should I do upstairs and clean it up?
I don't know. I feel cramped in here, especially with us. Look at this hair. Your hair looks bad already.
Yo!
Why does it look all like spotty?
Cause it's.
See his hair?
That's not low at all. I can.
Oh no.
Biggest fear is that we're gonna cut a bald spot, bro. I'd cry and go to bed. I can't believe I'm doing it. I can't believe I committed to it. Like, I started doing it.
Wow, dude, you committed to something. Oh my god.
Stop it.
Listen, it's now or never, bro.
Look at Stephen Cow over here, reflecting of the all night.
I am. I'm bigger than Stephen Cow.
You look tiny in the mirror. You look giant.
Tickle.
Oh, I gotta film. I came out here to watch. Let's just put it on a tripod. Damn, you cut a lot off, bro.
Oh my god.
This is not low at all for me.
So you don't have the zoom lens on.
No.
You can't move anything. You can't move the thing. You can't zoom in. This camera sucks right now. But
Stop looking so close there.
where's this? It's hard to see
Let's
another way.
put this down where you're standing, so we don't have to like, clean it off the floor.
No, we just vacuum it.
Okay. I got
Is
it.
it still recording?
Yeah.
I got
We
it.
got so far.
Why is it so zoomed in, bro?
It's just this is the type of lens. You want me to switch the lens out?
Nah, that's fine. But I gotta.
Sir, relax.
I'm excited.
I know, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna.
All right.
Sure.
This side's a little different. This side of my head is different.
See, the other side was all spotty, like you didn't brush it. This side didn't really not spotty.
So this is with the blade up on the number 1 right now. So Sarah just ditched you.
Dude, this sucks. I don't know how I ended up here.
I can get the big. I want to get the big tripod and then stand it up.
Nah, don't stop. Tell Sarah to bring it down. Sarah, bring down the big tripod. I'm hungry. Closing the window now. It's creepy out here. Oh shit, it's fucked.
No, it's not. I need a mirror so I can get the back.
Mama has one of those. Oh, you're cutting into the. Oh, that's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, we'll clean it up.
Shave up your sideburns first, though, so you don't like. Hey.
Dude, it's already looking good. I could probably stop right now.
Yeah, well, what about this?
Just kidding. I can't stop right now.
You mean a shoulder workout?
Me?
Inadvertently. No, me. I'm the camera.
Feel good about it so far. So far, it's not awful. You know what I mean? It's like way better than what Jake looked like deep in like the first like 20 seconds. So I'm all right. You know what? I'm confident. I'm feeling myself.
Leaks just hyping himself up.
It's just about the back. You gotta make sure the back's all good. I'll get a mirror and everything to be good.
Alright.
The mirror is weird. Okay, I don't have an angle yet. How the hell do people do that?
I think he looked. You turn around. He looked in this mirror using that mirror. Look in
Oh.
this. Oh.
Okay.
There you go. Doesn't that make a lot of sense?
It does.
I knew it off the bat too. It's fun to see if you can figure it out. Might as well just shave it all the way up to the line where you want it to stop, because you still have hair on your head there. You know what I mean? Your hair got kind of long. I didn't know it was like that. Now we never have to pay for.
So far, we're doing pretty good with it.
Your skin's red under there. Yeah. I guess mine was probably red too. Yo, why do I feel like
Yeah, you're laughing.
Bro, I just had a picture in my head of this going completely south. Your hair's way hard. I think doing a fade's way harder.
You getting payback, huh?
That was just funny. The way it's shaving up.
Well, how the tables have turned.
Yeah, eventually.
You look good.
Yo!
How am I looking?
You better look chopped up, bro.
Am I messing it up?
You gotta do this side more, I think. No, I ain't doing it.
No. Just go up to the just even it out. Just line it up.
Nah, I ain't pay off. You're not paying me for this, bro. I'm not touching your hair. I get blamed for it.
Hey, Mom. You're up.
No, I'm not.
She just got back. You're getting sketched now. You thought you could do this all by yourself.
It's the back that's hard.
It's Sarah in here. She'll do it. She's the only one that wants to do it, and you're asking everyone else.
I know, that's the thing I'm worried about. Oh no. Oh no. I'm alone. can't believe I committed to this. Can't believe it. That's some self-confidence right there, boy. I can't lose. I can't lose. Alright, first, I'm gonna try to start blending it with the number 4 to stay safe, because I don't want to cut too much or mess up the fade at all, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go. No, 3.5. Going right to a 3. Alright. I'm in this by myself. Working on fading the sides first. It's gonna look really bad under lighting, bro. I have no experience in this at all. And then I gotta focus on fading the back. Listen, it's not gonna come out that good because I'm trying to do a fade for the first time on my own head, but listen, I'm onto something. Give me a break. Adult pump. 10 day update number 157. Fade's looking, you know, less liney, which is good. I shaped up my back a little bit, just like to look all right, you know, settle my mind a little bit. So I shaved a lot of that back hair. Probably fix it up a little more later. Shaved my sideburns because that was throwing me off too. But yo, not awful, man. Give me a break. You know what I mean? Like, I've never done this shit before, bruh. Fuck yeah. Alright. And here we go. I'm putting on music, so that's it. Recording. I just want to see what you guys...
I gotta be in the recording?
Well, you don't have to be. You can just stand right here. You just need to pick up the audio. What you think so far?
I look good.
Not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
How's the back?
You did nice. Ooh, really nice.
Not bad, right? Thank
Yeah.
you. Sarah's hard on me.
You did good for a first timer, man.
I'm not done.
You're not done.
I'm still gonna mess it up. I lined up the back better.
I like
so
it.
there's
The bottom looks good.
Yeah, I somehow did that. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a skin fade like I used to get. Not awful though. I'm just trying to fade this better. It's just hard because I don't have all the best tools. Yeah.
You got a little.
Well, I'm gonna definitely trim up top. That's not really dangerous.
No,
So I'm gonna put a huge guard on and just trim it up. I kind of don't even mind it being long on the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Kind of look
yeah,
kind of cool. Yeah, not bad. I even shaped up the sides a little bit.
That's right.
Just like to make myself feel better because my sideburns are long and everything else is short, so it looks weird.
Right.
Good, right?
Yeah.
Not bad. I did it myself. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, better than it was before. It was
Yes,
crazy.
yes.
That's pretty good. I'm happy. That's the type of responses we were looking for. I'm not looking for anything less. You know, if my mom laughed, that's when you know. Cause my mom wouldn't be too shy to laugh, man. She would literally laugh in my face if she thought it was bad. So we're just digging away, man.
Can I try and blend it a little bit?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna do it good.
Mm-mm.
Alright, done.
There's nothing I'm doing that you're gonna do different. It's just because they're trying to cut my hair this entire time. Oh, let her touch it. I've done so much by myself, man. I ain't letting anybody touch it at this point. It'd be stupid, right? You got this far by yourself, and you're gonna let somebody else mess with it? No, don't do it. If she helped in the beginning, then yeah. But she doesn't even know how to hold a razor. What would she know? You know what I mean? What would she know? Oh, this is the process, man. Been at it, trying to fade the sides for like an hour and a half. I swear to God. It's okay. These huge lines. I mean, it's not scuffed. I mean, it's still a haircut, but holy shit, this shit's hard. I went into this kind of like, fuck it, you know, impulsively. Whatever. I'm gonna take a little bit off the top. Probably, honestly, I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I ain't trying to screw up my hair while I'm on like top right now. I'm alright. Like, I'm not mad at it at all. Like, I'm pretty happy considering I cut my own hair with the shitty shit I had. Shitty shit. I'm just gonna put an 8 on and see what it cuts. So let's move this shit. Nothing. I'm going to a 7. Let's go to a 7. hope the back's good.
It looks good as hell.
Really? Shit. Alright, so let's not pretend like I know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to cutting hair, but let's not pretend like, no, this haircut ain't half bad for the first time. It took like 3 hours to finish, so honestly, I just like called it, cleaned up the bathroom, took a shower, and then I fixed it up a little bit later at night because one of the sides weren't blended like good at all, but like, just so you guys get a little more of an insight of like what I used the number 1 on the sides, then a 2 at the very top, kind of like right here where it fades into my real hair. And then I realized later that I needed to put a number 1 back on and then close the blade so it's lower. Like lower the blade so I can fade the 1 and the 2. That's why I had like so much trouble fading it, because I wasn't doing it correctly. So I learned a lot, honestly. Cut my hair for like 3 hours yesterday, pretty much all by myself. But yeah, 1, 2, fade it with a 1, but with the blade lowered, which is like the click on this. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me just stop. But then I just used the 7 on top. Use the 7, cut all this off, and 7 scissor cut the length a little bit. So that's why it's like a perfect, yeah, honestly, it's not like a normal haircut I get from the barber. I left a lot more on top because it's my haircut, but I also usually get a zero skin fade on the sides, which I didn't want to mess around with this time, but next time, you know what? I think I might mess around with it because I have a better grasp of like how to like attack a fade. But I'm pretty happy about the results. Lined it all up, as you can see. Lined up the sides, as you can see. Cut the sideburns. Lined up the back myself. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky at first, honestly, using the 2 mirrors, but like you gotta get the hang of it when you're just like spending a lot of time doing it. But this is the final results. Yeah, but that's pretty much all it is, man. Nothing more to explain. Final look at the haircut. There's one piece of advice I'm gonna give to you guys. If you guys feel like you need to cut your hair during this quarantine, do not, mess around with without a guard. Don't try to do a skin fade for the first time. I think it's just like playing with fire. It's a little sketchy. Just start with a 1, get the feel, get the hang of it. I already feel so much better than when I started yesterday about cutting my hair. Like I dead ass feel like a lot more comfortable, and it's just like experience. So like it's dope in the long run, because now I have a lot of confidence going back in if I need to ever cut or fix up my hair. Like that's dope. So obviously it's just practice, but if there's one thing I had to say, yeah, it's not to mess around without a guard, man. That's my amateur barber 2 cents. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, let me know if you guys like this style video. I know it's always fun. I kind of like filming it, but otherwise, that's it. I'm out. Just finished with the workout. Finish up the video. Let me know what you guys want to see, and that's it. I'm out. Peace.